Hi everyone, hope you well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Bitcoin once again. Thank you for your support. Okay, really do appreciate it. So right now, looking at Bitcoin, you can see, obviously, as you're fully aware, since yesterday it has rolled over a little bit. We are holding support of 55 EMA on the weekly, which is good. We do want to see that particular level hold at the moment, because like I said to you, if you do start falling underneath it, okay, potentially it's going to contribute to your downtrend. Because like I said, if you're in between the EMAs, okay, on any time frame you're consolidating, and right now you can see you're ranging, aren't you? You're bouncing off a level of support of the 1272 around about 32867, and you're hitting your head up here on the 1414. Basically, we've not had that 20 EMA retest yet, which is what we're waiting for ideally on the weekly time frame. Okay, it'd be nice to see us have a test at least, get back above that, back to support. See you later, alligator. Continue this wave 5 right here of Elliott wave theory and to 200k per Bitcoin in this bull run. Okay, now one thing I want to draw your attention to is a couple of things really. Bitcoin is really holding key levels of support at the moment. It's very range bound, okay, and there's a few sort of charts going around. You've got Wyckoff accumulation, you've got the three peaks and a domed house, which I'll show you in a moment. If you're not following me on Twitter, do head over to Twitter, because I'm doing all updates like by the hour, and I'm on there updating constantly, and there's a good community building on there as well, and obviously the Patreon, the Telegram, and all that kind of section to CoinsKid as well. It's a massive ecosystem. It's blowing up, and once again I do honestly, humbly thank you for your support. Okay, I really do like the support that we get across the channel. And also, I just want to remind you that a lot of the forecasts I make on these particular crypto projects don't always come to fruition like overnight. Okay, these things take time, okay, to come to fruition, and when they do, they're fruitful, obviously. And if you follow the other videos there, the VeChain, XRP, Cardano, for example, we gave you, a whopping 30+% short opportunity right there. I think only last week we gave you that particular target, and all those targets have been met so far, so that's been very fruitful, okay, for those that followed that. But anyway, enough rambling on. I do apologize. Just looking at Bitcoin then, it is showing strength. Now I want to show you a couple of things. Okay, one is, if we've bottomed here, if we are bottoming and we're now consolidating and we don't actually fall below these support levels right here for Bitcoin, and we do continue to hold these support, then obviously we're going to go through a level of consolidation, which is what we're doing right now. We can lay down a future price prediction from this range just here, okay, providing we don't go any lower than this. Okay, if we do start to go lower, so be it. It is what it is, falling back to support and holding it for continuation. But you can see how strong this level of support is. It's came into place so many times, okay, over the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. We have not fallen below this level of support. So it's solid, okay. So obviously you've got to anticipate the worst, that you could potentially roll over, and we do always show you those particular targets as well. If key levels of support are lost, okay, loose support goes short, and I've taught you that, okay. But right now you're holding support, which is good, and like I've said to you, you're getting this EMA coming together like this, and this is called an EMA squeeze, basically. And when you get the EMAs like that, the decision will be made for Bitcoin whether it's going to pop out to the upside, which is what we all want, isn't it, or the downside, which is what all the bears want in the market, okay. And obviously there's a 50% chance right there, but a lot of metrics are telling me personally, okay, I've not got a crystal ball, but a lot of I'm more biased to the upside with what I'm seeing in the charts especially, okay, and I've already gone through all that with you, so I won't bore you again with that. But yeah, I do anticipate that at one point we will see the break to the upside for Bitcoin, and when we do, it will be golden, okay. But right now what I'm going to do is just lay down a Fibonacci extension price prediction based off this sort of consolidation range that we've been going through. So the next leg up for Bitcoin out of here, after its level of consolidation, where hopefully we found the base here, we found the bottom just there for Bitcoin, and we do start to form a new impulsive wave up. This is potentially the next impulsive wave target for Bitcoin in this bull market, okay. And you can see that would take us up in this Elliott wave theory, and would take us up to 103k roughly. And this is what it is, this Fibonacci extension retracement right there. It works wonders. It's a fantastic tool, okay. So for example, I don't even need to drop it in the charts, because you can see it became fruitful. But let's get rid of this for a second, and I'll show you what I mean. Just as a guide. So basically, we had this capitulation event right there, we had this bottom just like that, just like we've laid the fibs there from the cycle top to the cycle bottom. You're forming a new impulsive wave up after a corrective wave down, finding a base, just like here. You've got this monstrous impulsive wave up, it's Elliott wave 3, and then this corrective wave down, you're forming a base, hopefully, and we don't go any lower than that. because if we don't, then that's where you get that next impulsive wave up, and that's that target I've just given you. So I'll just show you this for as a primary example. You know, down here you would have been able to lay down this fib just here, like we're laying the fib right now for Bitcoin. You can see that effectively, you know, this is where Bitcoin went, and you can see, look, from there to there, and this is where it ran into the 2.72. It ran into a brick wall just there, and you see just there like that. So you can see, you know, you lay down your fibs at the bottom and the previous cycle top, well, the impulsive wave top and the retracement wave bottom just there, corrective wave bottom. You're now forming a new impulsive wave up, and you can see that you've got your target. And you can see, look, you ran into 1272, you hit it, resistance, 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 got through, and when you got through to 1618, look what you did. You backed to support for continuation just there before hitting your head on the 2.272 for finding support on the 1618 again in this sort of impulsive move that you've gone through here of this Elliott wave theory. Do you see that? So this is why the fibs are so crucial and important, because traders are targeting these Fibonacci extensions and retracement levels as well. So that's why it's confluence, you see. But anyway, it doesn't mean that it's going to go to 200k. It's not 100% certain. I want to reassure you of that, and everything that I say is not financial advice, and it's just for educational entertainment purposes only. And all I'm doing is saying what I'm seeing from years of reading charts. That's all I'm doing for you, okay? So right now I'm just going to show you a couple of things. Obviously you've got, hopefully, if we've got this bottom out here for Bitcoin, we don't start to fall any lower, where we do come down to the 28k, the 24k and the 20k, as a lot of people are anticipating, and this is the base, okay, and we do start to get the spring out of here through that Wyckoff accumulation schematic as well, then you're looking at 103k Bitcoin over the next few months, okay? So there's a couple of things I wanted to show you for Bitcoin, okay, that I did tweet about, and like I said to you, do follow me on Twitter. All the links are in each video description and on CoinsKid.com as well, in the links section right there. So I'm just going to show you a couple of these tweets, okay? So I've got this tweet as well. There's a couple of tweets I'm going to show you. So BTC, seeing this pattern thrown around a lot, 3 peaks and a domed house, pattern. Are we in the basement and a bear trap? This is an example of the pattern playing out for gold in 2011, 200k crew. Because, you know, I'm a big believer that Bitcoin's going to 200k, and I'll just keep pushing that until I see otherwise, okay? Because that's what the charts are telling me. As you can see, you know, we've got the 3 peaks like that, and we've come back down and we've entered this consolidation range right there. Some will call as being in the basement right there in a bit of a bear trap, and then you can see we'll get the spring out. We beat this high here, and then we consolidate for a bit before getting the blow off top towards the latter part of the year, towards the early part of 2022. Who knows, before we get the plunge. And this is basically what Bitcoin's doing right now, okay? It's doing something very, very similar. So that's a tweet there for you to take a look at. And then there's obviously, which we're fully aware of, everyone's fully aware, this Wyckoff accumulation schematic right here, okay? And another tweet from yesterday is this a possible scenario here for Bitcoin? Remember, short-term pain for long-term gain. This is what you've got to realize with Bitcoin, okay? If in doubt, zoom out, you know, where it's going to. So I'm wondering why smart money is buying here and not at 28k or 24k or even 20k as some predict. They are no idiots parting with millions of dollars at this point. Follow the smart money, the 200k crew. So yeah, I mean, like the smart money, it's called smart money for a reason, okay? And they're accumulating at these levels. Now, why would they be accumulating here if they got all the top TA and technical analysis that are saying, no, don't buy here, it's going to 20k, okay? Do you get what I mean? So think about those sort of technicals, okay? And then let's have a look what else we've got. This was a particular tweet. This was a comment on one of my Cardano videos, okay? So basically, as you're fully aware, I think earlier last week I gave a breakdown target of $1.17 for Cardano when it was up there at 187 or 189, I think, something like that. And I had a lot of trolls on them videos. I'm not saying this guy's a troll, okay? But he left negative comments. I do remember those comments, and I did get a lot of negative comments, and I get a lot of negative comments with each and every forecast that I make, and that's part and parcel of herd mentality, okay? The target was met, as you're fully aware, and that was a whopping 37% short. 37% short opportunity right there. So that was a massive trade for those of you that took that. And not only was it on Cardano, it also came to fruition on XRP and VeChain as well. You know, all targets were met, so to speak. So it's all good, okay? And you know, the market is going to go up, it is going to go down, and we can take advantage of this, okay? And this is what I teach you in the channel, okay? So that's basically it. And there's one last metric I want to show you, okay? So this is the Twitter account, CoinsKid. Do find us on Twitter, come and follow us, and get involved in the community right there. And as you can see, this is the smart money, okay? This is an example. I've been following this wallet for a long time now, and as you can see, they sold last week at the peak of this sort of pickup at 40k. Do you see that? And then they bought back here yesterday at 32k. I think that was yesterday, or was it this morning? It was this morning. So they've bought back at 32,617. So yeah, this is a primary example of follow the smart money, okay? And you can see they're buying the dips, okay? And they're selling the sort of peaks in this sort of consolidation range that we've got going on right now for Bitcoin. So it's all good, okay? And the fact is that it's looking relatively strong for continuation. I know it's boring, I know it's flat, I know it's sideways, and I know a lot of alts are getting absolutely smashed up. But a lot of the alts are flowing back into Bitcoin. Bitcoin is gaining in strength in sats against a lot of the alts as well. So that's something else that needs to be taken seriously. Okay, so I'm not saying that the bottom's in. Honestly, I'm not. You know, I'm anticipating that the bottom's in. It would be nice to see that the bottom is in, and hopefully, if we can consolidate now and hold this 55 EMA as support as well, because you can see the wick just there. I mean, look at that wick there, okay? That's how much support we're getting down here in this range at the moment for Bitcoin. If we can find a structure here and consolidate here, you will start to see it level out, and you will start to see the EMAs come together, and you'll get the EMA squeeze like you did here, okay? Where you get the EMA squeeze and the pop out, okay? So that's what we're anticipating for Bitcoin. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay tuned, and thank you once again for your continued support. And 200k crew, where are you? Stay strong, everybody. Back tomorrow with another update on Bitcoin. Bye-bye.